called a pinch break, and I'm going to teach you how to do it today. For those of you who don't know what a break is, it's when the hoop is going from one current to the other, so the current going from right hip to left hip, so if you're a left hooper, and you stick your hand out, or your wrist out, or your forearm out, and make it go in the opposite direction. So now it's going to the right. You can also do it on shoulder hooping with your hands, or with your palms. But today we're going to be focusing on using our biceps, or our inner arm, to make the hoop go in the opposite current. First and foremost, this trick will be a little bit easier if you have a lighter hoop. It doesn't matter if it's smaller or not, as long as it's lighter. If you don't have a lighter hoop, that's perfectly fine, but please make sure how much force. If it's smaller or not, as long as it's lighter, it'll be a little bit different. If you don't have a lighter hoop, that's perfectly fine, but please make sure how much force you're putting behind the trick. When I first did the trick, I used this hoop, which is bigger and it's not open, so I had to have a lot more force behind it. And when I transferred the trick to this hoop, I added way too much force and it flew everywhere, like it was very wobbly, and I started getting this stuff right here. And the reason I have this is because I was doing the tutorial, I usually practice what I'm going to say in tutorials first. I did this yesterday, so this is what happens if you have too much force or you don't do it correctly. So just focus on how much force you're having and how much force you should have based on your hoop. A prerequisite to this move is learning how to shoulder hoop, chest hoop, and weave your hands in and out, because that's a large part of the trick. So the first thing you want to know, this is an analogy or metaphor. Have you ever been in a car and someone just put on the brakes really fast and you lurch forward? That's what we're going to avoid in this trick. And I'm going to teach you ways on how to slow the car down. So slow the hoop so it's very smooth and looks very nice. So the first thing you want to do is just start shoulder hooping. The minute you feel it hit the back of you, right here, or the front of you, so it's basically still your arm on the side, the minute you feel that, you're going to take, if you're hooping to the left, you're going to take your left arm out. And it's going to go on your chest, and the minute it reaches this side of you, not the complete side, but not the chest, not the front, but not the side, but in between. As soon as it reaches that, you're going to pinch your arm down. If you just pinch your arm down, that's equivalent of having the car just full on stop. It's not going to help you go in the other direction. So in order to make it look very smooth, what we're going to do is we're going to pinch it and move our arm back. So you're controlling what the hoop does based on how much force you're putting behind the pinch and how much force you're putting behind if it should go forward or back. So if it's on your side, you're going to pinch it and move it back. If you want to make it look even smoother, you're going to want to turn your body as you do it. So pinch as you turn. So you're going to pinch, move your arm, so the hoop's going to move with you. It's going to be smooth. And as you do that, you're going to turn your upper half. You can even, I don't even know if you can see it, but you can even move your legs with it. If you ever are having problems of what I'm talking about, go back in some of my videos and you'll see that I do the same exact thing when I'm trying to control the trick. So you're going to pinch it, rotate back as you move your upper half. To make it go in the other direction, you're going to use the same thing. You're going to move your arm forward, give it that nice force push, and stand up. When it goes right here, you're going to take before you even lift your arm up to release from the pinch, you're going to take your right arm out, and it's going to do the same exact thing. It's going to go right here. That's when you pinch it, go with the hoop, and twist your upper half. You can even bend your knees to make this easier. And then at that time, you just put your arm in. So then when you're finally going to push your arm forward and move your upper half and stand up, before you even let go of that pinch, your arm is going to now come up. And you're going to just keep on doing that. So hopefully I can slow this down for you. So here's a front view of what it looks like. And here is a angled view for you. So that's too much force. And that's basically how you do the arm pinches. I hope I made that detailed. If not, let me know any questions you have and I'll try my best to answer them, but that's as much detail as I can think of for this trick, so let me know in comments if you have any problems, and help each other through comments too. So see you guys later. Bye.